the one with the brain?
No. I don't
Exactly!
think so.
Jared is the one with the speech impediment. He's not the one with the brain.
I'd say Kelsey's got the biggest brain, and Raul second, and then Jared.
Exactly. Jared has got the good looks. He's not got the brain. He's got the brawn, not the brain.
Brawn. So brawn versus brain. Where's the beauty? Oh, it's Kelsey.
So then Jared, Raul and Kelsey were having a little pity party that they didn't win the veto. And Jared went, ugh, Dallas, which I thought was quite good. Do you remember that?
Mm.
And then Kelsey was doing an impression of Maddie. But Jared said we lost fair and square, which isn't strictly true. Now, meanwhile, Tim was going, I could be the pawn. Discuss.
That's like saying, say there's like an armed robbery going on like 50 miles away from you and saying, oh, you could shoot me. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy being on the news. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
I don't know why he did that.
Because Joel already had Kelsey, Raul and Jared lined up. So he didn't need Tim in any way, shape or form, you know. So why is Tim even... And then
because he wants to monkey around with the votes and the noms and say, oh, I'm a pawn and this, that and the other. But I think as he'll soon discover, it's not going to serve him too well.
And then he was in the diary room going, I can beat anyone. I'm here to be the wild card. I don't really care. Blah, 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 blah.
But I like that attitude. If you know that you're not going to win and you say stuff like that, then that's fine. But still, it seems a bit wonky, doesn't it?
But is that true that he's not going to win? Or is he still... He's like, I can beat anyone.
Well, I think the whole thing with the North American format is like everyone is desperate to win or get to the end. So if someone came in and said, you know what, I'm actually not that bothered, I think that would be quite refreshing. You don't see it. Like on BB UK or BB Australia, you see it all the time. Yeah. And I think that's quite a good thing. But there, you never see it because everyone's hell-bent on the money.
That's true.
It is true.
So then Dallas come out in his cactus outfit. Oh.
Beautiful.
Everyone had to, feed him... give him water.
Water?
Dallas said, who's ready to get pricked? And then he started choking and said he choked on a hairball.
Mm.
Do you think that was from the cactus outfit or just through his beard?
He was actressing.
Oh, okay. And then Mitch was creeping around Raul saying he wanted Tim as a pawn, so watch out, Tim. And then... Hold on.
Mm.
Raul said... My hands are so red, I feel like a hard-working man. When he was in the lassoing. That was like when Brittany did her 5,000 penalty kicks or whatever. Do you remember on BBUS?
No.
She was like Brittany, she was like the mom.
What, like...
She had to score she's in with Cody and all that. She had to score 5,000 goals.
Fuck's sake.
You don't remember that?
No, it's old news.
And then once Raul had finished his task, he went, Yahoo! It's over, bitches! I can lasso my way off the block. Is that racist?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I'm trying.
Alright.
If you do it, is it racist?
No, it's the same, isn't it?
Yeah, but I always think you got LGBT rights, but that don't matter for race.
Mexican is not a sexual minority, though.
Dallas was still trying to get Jared out with his veto. Kelsey said if Jared went, she would miss his kind soul. Oh. And then, him and Kelsey were sitting talking in the kitchen, and they both had their feet up on the counter.
Now, we know about people having their extremities on the counter because when Gary Busey had his cock and balls out on the kitchen counter, it didn't go down well, did it?
They are filthy, filthy players. Also, they're not really using that complaint cupboard that much, are they?
No, I think they dropped that quietly, didn't they?
No, I'm waiting for it to come into power.
But why is Kelsey such a filthy, dirty whore? I can't fathom it.
James!
What?
What are you talking about?
You know, about her grabbing butt left, right and centre.
We're not onto that yet.
Oh, whatevs.
Oh, shut up, you fucking sexist cunt. So then, so now we've got the fake eviction. Woohoo, secret house. Now, where did Big Brother Canada get that idea from?
It's never before seen outside of the Toronto area.
For you Canadians, if you're listening to this now, we first introduced the secret house back to BBUK back in BB... What was that? With Victor in? What year was that?
3,
BB4
4,
or something.
5, God knows.
With Michelle Bass, Victor Famously, it was fight night when they came back in.
Famously, had to shut down the feeds, call in the police,
Now,
and God knows what.
So they evicted 2 people. It's a double eviction. Michelle Bass and Emma. They put them in the Big Brother bedsit. They were so excited. They were jumping up and down. Their boobs were coming out because they were jumping up and down. They were so excited. They watched what was going on in the house for... It wasn't a week. It was like...
They watched loads of people slagging them off.
Yeah, it was like 3 days. But they also got to control the house. And this is what Rissa said about this house. They got to give Victor, who was like their mortal enemy, cold showers. He got cold showers, he got the sniffles, and they got to like do other shit to other people in the house. Then the house basically had a party one night, and they like lifted up like the cloches, like the metal thing, to look that they thought there was like a cake underneath, or like maybe some quiche or some canapes. They lifted it up, and underneath was Michelle and Emma's heads, and they were like, we're back in the game. Anyway, it all ended up with like the live feed being cut, Victor holding a knife to like Emma's throat or something, and then Emma got evicted, and then Michelle Bass was still left in there. But it was like the biggest fight ever in Big Brother. So, and also this was like a decade ago. So Canada, you're like a bit behind. But anyway, hopefully when Kelsey and the veto go back in, it will be the same. How do you think they'll? Oh no, because only one is going back in, isn't they? But still, there'll be enough shit being stirred, and it'll be good. Canada is pretending they just invented this.
But the thing is, I think like with who goes back in, first of all, we don't know who decides how they go back in. Is it a public vote?
I think it'll be us.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, so it could be that, or it could be that the housemates wouldn't choose. I don't think that wouldn't make sense.
No.
But the thing is, when they watch the feeds, whatever they see, like I think if you see Kelsey seeing what's his name, fucking Jared, going, oh, she's a cunt,
yeah,
I can't stand her, then she will go back in.
Yeah. But whoever we feel sorry for will go back in.
But if someone's like roasting Levita, and I think Levita is probably the more popular, and again, if it's like vote to evict, then, or vote to save, I think that would make a big difference as well, so...
Levita does actually have some friends in the house, and also I think Kelsey does as well. It'll be very, very interesting to see what happens.
I want Kelsey to go back in, and she is the better player as well.
Fuck her. And also, what do you think about this in general? Like, in the Canadian format, 2 external players being allowed to watch every single thing that the other housemates say. That is such a huge advantage.
It's completely unfair the way they've done it. Like, the housemates vote for someone to leave, and then they come back in. That's unfair, for one thing. And secondly,
look,
yeah,
you love Dom and Colin. I know you love their podcast.
They're my favourite.
What are they going to be saying about the pure game? This is such an impure game. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I don't know what the average viewer thinks, but blah blah blah. You got to go from the UK perspective of this is just like bam. This is like turning the game on its head. This is just how it's going to be, and you got to eat it. Which is it?
No, but I think that the logical conclusion to it all is that Kelsey goes back in because she's the better player. Levita is like boring.
Kelsey ain't going back in. You must be forgetting.
I think she will. No.
People like Levita. Don't roll
She's
your eyes
a wanker.
No, listeners, you know what's going on. Levita is a nice person. Kelsey is a
nice fucking person.
Look at the way Kelsey was acting when Arissa was like, "You're going back in." Kelsey's like all like snitty, like had her fucking nose in the air. I think she's too good for it. Levita was like, "Oh, come on, give in."
Listen, I like good TV, and I want Kelsey to go back in. Levita is boring.
Levita is good TV. Are you fucking nuts?
She's crap. She was a crap HOH. She's a crap person.
Are you high? Levita is good TV. Kelsey watching Jared like slag her off and all this shit. The water. Come on now. Anyway, we ain't there yet. But
and also, Kelsey is part of the 3-headed dragon.
Yeah.
So if she goes back in, that dragon will be complete.
Yeah, but I don't want that dragon to be complete.
I do.
So do you feel sorry for Joel that he got Kelsey out and now she ain't really out?
I fucking hate Joel. I think he's an arsehole.
Why do you hate Joel?
Everything he does is bollocks. He's an idiot. I can't stand him. He's a fake...
No, that's not a real reason. What's the reason?
He's a fake-ass actressing cunt. I can't stand him.
What are you saying?
He's an idiot. I can't stand him.
He knows what he's doing.
He is the chief rider of the middle.
Cheesy middle or...
Cheesy, creamy, you name it.
So then, What do you think about this thing about 5 women being evicted from Big Brother? Is it a sexist programme?
I don't really make much of it, to be honest with you. But
I bet you don't, you fucking
exactly
chauvinist pig.
Exactly. You should know. This
is classic. This is what we're bringing to you, Canada. This is BBUK bullshit. We evict woman after woman after woman. Like, what is it? Like, no woman... It's been all women evicted first from BBUK. Like, ever. Like, celebrity, generic, like, for 20 years or whatever the fuck it is. The first male to be evicted from the BBUK house first was Showbiz.
Well, you know what? If these dirty tramps are going to go around grabbing butt, left, right and centre, then you know what? Boot them out and let them have it.
Someone on Twitter was like the other day, oh, Kelsey was just on Phil's lap and now she's cuddling Jared. Oh, what a slut. I was like, oh, fuck off. She's trying to play the game. Like, oh, she's flirty, blah, blah, blah. Has she snogged anyone? Oh, yeah, she snogged Jared behind her teddy. Has she... given anyone a blowjob? Has she given anyone a hand job? Has she fucked anyone? Has she done this? She's done fuck all. She's manipulated a little curly haired little boy, a little twonk, and Phil, who's a complete gorm anyway. They are fucking men who are fucking ripe to be fucking ridden and manipulated and treated like a prat because they are little gormless, spineless, fucking ballless twats.
So why don't you want Kelsey to go back in? Because she is the master manipulator.
I like Kelsey and I like the way she played the game, but Levita has got more of a heart and a soul. I like the way Kelsey is like a cold-hearted, like, she's just flirting, she's just like getting the job done. I like that. I'd be happy for either of them to go back in.
Listen, you know what? I like Kelsey.
Girl power.
I like Dallas. I like Raul. And you know whose games I want to see get blown up is Joel, Mitch, and who's the other one? Tim. I'm getting fed up with Tim.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking sense.
Listeners, I'll have a word with him. Why do you want Tim's game to get blown up?
Because he's fucking around. It's getting on my nerves.
We like Tim. What don't you like about Tim at the moment?
He thinks, first of all, he thinks he's on Big Brother Australia.
First of all.
And that he can mess around and like muck about with votes and get away with it, which he can't. And secondly... he thinks he's the centre of everything and he gets on my nerves. He has had his season. He's won his season and that's finished. Now he needs to think about how to like deal with where he is.
He's thinking non-stop. I watched some After Dark earlier while you were asleep and it was like 45 minutes of Tim just pure strategising, giving advice, everything else. Like... How dare you turn against Tim?
No, he's good. Like he's like the archetypal like live feed merchant in that like he'll talk about drugs, religion, sex, and interesting things on the live feed, and I like that. But I think in this format, I don't think he's really serving himself that well.
Oh, whatevs. Put on your whatevs hat.
I will.
James is talking out of his arsehole.
I wonder whatevs hat.
So what about Nikki? You think she's doing a good job?
Yeah, I think she's doing a brilliant job. I think if she carries on the way she is, she will ride straight to second place, and with a bit of luck, she'll win it.
With a little bit of luck, you can make it through the night. So then Jared was saying he wants Kelsey out because she's kissing guys in front of him. If you grab ass in front of me, what are you doing behind my back?
It's a fair point. She is number one hoe in the Big Brother... Trick ass hoe in the Big Brother house, don't you think?
You fucking misogynistic douche lord.
Yeah, well...
Has she said to Jared, I'm going out with you? Is she going out with Jared? Is Jared her boyfriend? Is Jared her husband? No, he's just a little curly-haired little prick. She's just fucking riding him just like she's riding everyone else. So she put her fucking...
But... She's not right in the middle.
You know when she put her legs around Phil?
Whoa.
Did you see? You didn't see because you were down rolling a cigarette. Jared was stood there. He was shaking with anger. Like, I saw his shoulders going. He was like hyperventilating with anger that she had her arms around Phil. I just thought, you little twat. Even if she was playing you for a fool, which she isn't, she would still be bettering herself to stay in the game by doing that stuff. Is he a fucking idiot? Like, that is what you need to do to stay in the game. Like, play all the guys like freaking good uns. You know, like, seriously, like, he is such a fucking self-centered knobend.
What, Emmett?
Yeah, he's an immature psycho. And Kelsey went in the diary room and she said, he is not my boyfriend. He's not her boyfriend.
So again, I'm asking you, why is it you want Levita to go back in? Like, Kelsey,
I don't. I
Kelsey
like them
is
both.
the best choice to go back in.
I like them both. We'll see.
The good TV would be if Kelsey sees
Like good
Jared
TV?
talking about her in the way that he has been.
Yeah.
If she sees that from an external
Ooh, yeah.
external
Yes.